First thing I'm going to do is shut off the main valve back here. And open this up. Just draining it all. Alright, I'm going to shut off the, well, it's kind of done dripping, so I'm going to go individually unscrew these and then put in the ones that belong in there. Hopefully I'll show each one. If you notice, I've put it like this, so that way the water's over the bucket, and push to undo it. Okay. Well, you get the idea. Well, that's helpful. Okay. Alright, there, I loosened it enough so that way I can just turn it. There you go. Dump it out. And make sure you got a towel, because it will get wet. So there's one. That's what it looks like after. That's what it looks like before. As you can tell, the other two are black, so you don't want to put that in there. So I'm just going to replace this. There's the O-ring, black O-ring. And put it back up. Here we go. So here it is. Going up and into the center there. Righty tighty. And I need two hands to do this. Off it goes. There it is. And now I can just tighten it. And then I will use my tool in the end to tighten it even more. And that's as tight as I can do it. Now for the other two. As you can see, I've put the second one in there just to kind of alleviate the tension on these, because stretching it out this way towards me, I don't want to do that. Alright, so I've already loosened it. Okay, away from me, and it'll loosen up, so I'll get it off. And that was what came out, as well as the water, and this is empty, and I'm going to use that and replace it. So I got it in there, and I just got to slide it up in there and then turn it. And this is what I got, closing it off with a quarter turn, so hopefully it's tight enough. So this last part was tricky. I ended up swiveling it this way, as you can see, and moving this up, so that way I can slide the bucket underneath and onto the last module there, or filter, whatever you call these. And once again, there it is off. And as you can see, you get the buildup of stuff on the top. This shouldn't be there. It's just because of, well, if it's clean, it shouldn't be there. If it's the wrong one, alright, time to replace it. Last part. Now that I got that on, make sure that the water flow is lined up. You can see that the arrow on both will be pointed in the right direction. So for this side, I just pulled it out, and it drained out, so make sure that you have it, you know, draining that way. The other end is up in there. I'm going to try pulling out the other side. I think it should just slide out. So let's see. I guess I'm still recording. So yeah, what I said was that in case I messed that up, then I just drained it like that. You gotta push down the ends in order for it to slide out. Now I put this down on the ground facing in the direction that it's gonna go, so that way I can remember what direction it's going. Pull out the little nubbies on the end. And time to put everything in. So you slide it in as far as you can, push it all the way in, and then what you want to do is you want to pull back until this thing is pressing out, because that means you have a strong seal, hopefully. Alright, now if everything works out, you shouldn't have any leaks, but the only way to test that out is to actually turn it on. So I'm going to set it all back up so that way I can slide it in, and then I will turn it on. As you can see, I've got it all set up. Moment of truth. I'm going to close that off and put this back where it belongs. And turn the water back on. Now, no leaks, as opposed to last time. Alright, if any leaks, I will let you know. Sounds good.